This act of revenge took years to plan. My name is Leo, and for a decade, I worked as the lead architect at a firm run by a man named Marcus Thorne. He wasn't just my boss, he was my mentor. Or so I thought. We designed the Apex Tower together, a skyscraper that was meant to be the crown jewel of the city. I poured my soul into that project, late nights, missed family dinners, every ounce of my creativity. The design was my masterpiece. A week before the public unveiling, Marcus called me into his office. He smiled, handed me a severance check, and told me my services were no longer needed. The next day, the news broke: Marcus Thorne, visionary architect, unveils the Apex Tower. My name was nowhere. He had stolen my life's work. That night, watching him on TV, basking in my glory, I didn't get angry. I got patient. I knew his weakness. It wasn't money or fame. It was ego. He had to be seen as a genius, an innovator. So, I disappeared. I took a low-profile job at a small firm, slowly building a new life. But in the shadows, I was planting seeds. Over the next 10 years, I anonymously published revolutionary architectural concepts online under a pseudonym, Daedalus. These weren't just drawings, they were paradigm-shifting ideas about sustainable, living buildings. The architectural world was buzzing. Who was Daedalus? Everyone, including Marcus, was obsessed with finding him. He'd frequently lecture about Daedalus's genius, desperate to associate himself with the next big thing. This year, the city announced the largest architectural competition in a century, the Phoenix Project, a commission to rebuild the historic waterfront. The final round of the competition was a live, televised event. Marcus, of course, was a finalist. The other was a surprise entry, Daedalus. As Marcus stood on stage, presenting his polished but uninspired design, the host announced it was time to finally meet the mysterious Daedalus. I walked out from the wings. Marcus's face went pale. He looked like he'd seen a ghost. I stepped up to the microphone, smiled, and began my presentation, the one I had been perfecting for 10 years. It wasn't just a design, it was a story. A story about vision, collaboration, and integrity. And as I spoke, I watched the realization dawn on everyone's faces. The real architect wasn't the man who stole a building, but the one who could build a legacy. I won the Phoenix Project that day. But my real victory was watching Marcus Thorne become a footnote in his own story, erased not by theft, but by time and talent.